Beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl in Youngima Umo. I am back again with another video as usual. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 ways you can become a smart money woman in your 20s. Now, if you know that you're interested in becoming a smart money woman, then you need to sit back, relax, and keep on watching. Welcome back, guys. So I decided to make this video about becoming a smart money woman. If you can remember that series, Smart Money Woman by Arezi Ogu or Agu or something like that. Yeah, I love that series so much. So it kind of like made me want to do this video in order to give you tips on how you can also become your own smart money woman in your 20s. So I'm not just going to waste your time. I will dive right into it. So one of the ways that you can become a smart money woman is to create a budget and stick with it. Okay, anytime that you're making your monthly goals, like me, I like to create my monthly goals, make my monthly goals. I separate them into personal, health, work, social, health, spiritual, and all that. So when I'm making my goals for the month, I also like to make my financial goals and budget for the month. So this is what I do. I'm going to divide the column or my book into 3 columns. I like to use my planner, because I just like to have my goals, my monthly financial budget before I start planning for the rest of the month daily. So I have this in my planner. So what I do is to divide my planner into 3 columns. So the first column, I will have the expenses. That is where I am going to write down every expenses that I am going to make in that month. Everything that you need to spend money on. Is it subscription, your phone subscription, your DSTV subscription, is it your app subscription, anything that you are going to spend money on in that month, you write it down. Are you going to buy a pair of trousers? You write it down. Are you going to buy toiletries? You write it down. Are you going to buy groceries? You write it down. Like, I write everything that I need to get for myself for that month. This also includes your bills, maybe NEPA bills, house rent, car, fuel, and all that. Whatever that you need to, spend your money on. So I write it down in the first column. Then the second column is where I write down the budget for all these items. Now, if I am budgeting to subscribe my phone for 3K, I'm just going to write it 3K. If I need to fill my car for the month for 10K, I'll write it 10K. If I need to just write down the budget that you are budgeting for those items, groceries, food items, whatever, just write down the budget. Then the last column is for the actual amount you spent on those items. So that column is going to be vague because you're just starting the month. So after doing that, at the end of the month, I come back to that page and I'm not going to write the actual amount I spent. If I budgeted to spend 3,000 on my phone subscription and I ended up spending 5K, I'll write the 5K. So at the end of the day, I'm going to total how much I spent for the month. How much I budgeted for that month and how much I actually spent. And whatever I write down as my expenses for the month, I am sticking with it. If a pair of trousers was not budgeted for that month, I am not going to get it. So that's what I mean by creating a budget and making sure you stick with it. Don't just buy things unnecessarily. Make sure you plan your budget very well. If nothing was on your list, if nothing was on your expense list, then you don't need to get it. You don't need it for that month. And believe me, those things that you're putting on that first column, they have to be things that you're really going to need for that month. So I don't know if I have explained this very well for you. But I think as we go on, I'm going to be doing monthly. I'm going to be making videos on monthly goals and budgeting, so you can see what I do, every month. So I don't know if I was able to simplify it. So that is one of the ways you can become smart with your own money. All right, guys. So the next thing that you can do to become a smart money woman is to make sure that you set aside emergency fund at least 2% of your income monthly. Now, what I mean by that is whatever income that comes into your account every month, set at least 2% or 5% of that money into another bank as an emergency fund. Now, that fund is just going to be there for you. No, this is not savings. No, this is not savings. This is emergency fund, because life happens. You never can tell what might come up later in the month that you didn't plan for. So you can just comfortably go into your emergency fund account and pick that. What I mean by that is you can just fall ill in the middle of the month and you did not bargain for that. You can have slight malaria and you need to get drugs for yourself or go to the hospital. So you can just go into your emergency fund comfortably and get that without touching the money that you have set aside for your savings or the money that you set aside for your expenses. Okay, so that is also one of the ways that you can become a smart money woman. Alright, guys, so the next thing that you can do in order to become a smart money woman is to make sure that you pay off your debt instantly. If you are owing, make sure that you are paying your debt immediately. Don't let it accumulate, because it's just going to cause you more troubles. So make sure that you're sending off your debt. Whatever you owed in the past month, the next month, make sure you pay it. Don't let it accumulate for more than 3 to 6 months. This can cause a very big shift in your income, in your finance and all that, and you don't want that. So make sure you pay your debt immediately and instantly. So by doing that, you're becoming smart with your money. You're being smart with your income. Alright, guys, so the next thing that you can do in order to become a smart money woman in your 20s is to develop good money habits. Yes, if you don't develop good money habits, trust me, your financial goals are going to be like this. Like, you're not going to put yourself in the right order. So in order for you to put yourself on track, you have to develop these habits. Just as much as we try to develop healthy habits in our daily life, try to develop healthy financial habits. So the first habit that you can develop is spending within your means. Yes, please, if you earn 50K in a month, don't spend up to 50K in the month or even more than that. Please spend within your means. And the only way that you can spend within your means is to make sure you're not going about accumulating or buying things that you don't need, paying for things that doesn't really serve you that a month. So make sure that you're making sure you get that you are being smart when it comes to that aspect of your finance, people. Alright, so the second habit that you can develop is to monitor your budget. Like I had said earlier in my first point, when you create a budget, make sure you're sticking with it. Monitor your budget. Don't go above what you budgeted. At least if you budgeted 2,000 for a particular item, it's that you get it 2,000 or you get it 2,500. You shouldn't get it 5K. Like, don't go above your budget for the month. So make sure you're monitoring your budget in a month. Okay, so the next habit that you can develop is to beware of what? Unnecessary debt. Pay your debts, people. Don't be accumulating debt for yourself. It is not good for your budget. It's not good for your wallet. It's not good for your bank account. It's not good for your income. So if you want to be a smart money woman or smart with your money, make sure that you avoid accumulating debts. So the next habit that you can develop is to make sure that you set financial goals for yourself. You can tell yourself that for this month that you're going to save for a particular thing. This can be something that you've always wanted to acquire. So set financial goals for yourself. It could be you saving for a business that you want to start. It could be you saving for an investment. It could be you saving for a course that you want to take online. It can be you saving for your master's. So, but make sure you are setting financial goals monthly so that this is really going to direct you to know where you're going to channel your money to for that month. So, in doing this, you're going to be smart with your money. Alright guys, so the next thing that you can do in order for you to become a smart money woman in your 20s is to make sure that you have a side hustle for yourself. Like I remember I said something like this when I was talking about 10 things to start doing in your 20s. Please have a side hustle. Don't just depend on one stream of income. Nowadays, like I always say, one stream of income does nothing. So make sure you're putting your hands in so many other things. You can either decide to sell something, or you can also decide to maybe sell something on Amazon. You can start a business, but make sure that you have a side hustle added to a job that you currently have now. Don't depend on one stream of income. And by doing this, you're not just receiving income from one end, you're also receiving income from so many other channels. And with this, you are being smart with your finance. Alright guys, so that brings me to the end of this video. I know this video was not that long. I didn't want it to be long because we're lecturing ourselves about money. We want to start being smart with our money. So I've come to the end of this video. I really hope I was able to put out a tip for you in order to become a smart money woman in your 20s. Please note, this video is not only for those that are in their 20s. Even if you're in your 30s, I mean, it's not too late for you to start becoming smart about your money. So this video is also for you. Please, if you learned something in this video, please comment down below what you learned. I would love to read from you guys. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so by clicking on that subscribe button and the notification bell just beside it so you get notified each time I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video, and as always, remain beautiful.